Hello guys, happy Sunday and welcome to the vlog. So guys, I did a poll on my YouTube community tab asking you guys if you want me to do practical tips on taking the IELTS exam. I think 15 people responded and voted yes for that topic. Today I'm going to give you the practical tips upon taking the IELTS exam. So that will be our topic for today's video guys. Please don't mind the background because naglilinis kami ng house, nagpipintura kami ng house. So medyo magulo lang yung background. So this video is for my co-nurses who's planning to take the IELTS examination or who have taken the exam but was not successful. So just a disclaimer guys, hindi po ako English teacher. I'm not an IELTS instructor or anything like that. So I'm just doing this video. Ang goal ko is for you guys, yung mga nagtitake ng IELTS or yung mga nagtake na ng IELTS na hindi pa pinalad, na magkaroon ng courage, ma-motivate kayo, to inspire you that it's okay to feel that way. I know that taking the IELTS exam is a big feat. It's a big move, or sometimes it's scary, it's intimidating. What I'm going to share are the practical side of things, not the technical, because yung mga technical makukuha nyo naman yan sa mga review center or review materials. So doon tayo sa practical tips kasi those tips or those parang practices that I did worked for me. I took the IELTS exam back in 2017 and I passed it on my first take. So somehow nag-work yung mga practices, yung mga pinagagawa ko. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Boyd Ventura and I am a registered nurse working in the Emerald Isle or in the Republic of Ireland, and I share my nursing journey, personal experiences here in the Emerald Isle. If your goal is to come to Ireland, taking the IELTS exam is one of the requirements. So hopefully this video will be valuable to you. According to the NMBI website or the Nursing Midwifery Board of Ireland, there are 3 pathways to meet the NMBI English language requirements for nursing registration. Pathway number 1 guys is if you studied or qualified in one of the NMBI recognized countries, you don't have to take the IELTS exam. Those recognized countries guys are Australia, Canada, New Zealand, the United States of America, and the United Kingdom. So if you study there, kung doon kayo nag-nursing and doon kayo naging registered nurse, you don't have to take the IELTS if you are coming to Ireland. And pathway number 2 is if you have worked as a nurse for 3 years in the last 5 years in one of the NMBI recognized countries, which is yung mga sinabi ko, you don't have to take IELTS exam. So you just have to pass papers or evidence that you have worked in those countries. So pathway number 3, if you don't fit in number 1 and number 2, then you have to take the IELTS exam. I belong in pathway number 3. Of course, nag-aral tayo sa Philippines and then nagpunta ako sa Saudi Arabia. I worked there for 4 years. I had to take the IELTS exam. Ano nga ba yung requirements na score sa IELTS? So, band score of 7.0 overall. So, what I'm saying now is what's in the website of the NMBI. Reading score of 7, writing score of 6.5, speaking score of 7.0, listening of 7.0. With the OET guys, the website says that you can have B in all categories except for writing, which you can have a score of C. So guys, when I took the IELTS exam back in May 13, 2017, that was the start of my journey, my Ireland journey. So I got an overall band score of 7.5, 8.5 score in listening, I got 6.5 in reading. Yun yung pinakamababa ko guys, yung reading, which is now tinaasa nila to 7.0. Back in 2017, this was a pass with the NMBI requirement. Now they changed it. So I got a score of 7.0 with the writing. Again, when I took the exam, the requirement was 7.0 sa writing. But now binabaan nila to 6.5. So, and then I got a score of 7.0 with speaking. When I came home to the Philippines, I enrolled in a review center called J. Roos Review Center. It's in Manila. And I think meron pa hanggang ngayon nag-review pa rin sila ng IELTS. I find the tutors really good. But alongside with the review, nag-commit talaga ako for 1 month before mag-take ng exam. Ginawa ko talaga siya straight every day for 1 month. Mga daily, parang rituals. Ito lang mga ginawa ko para makapasa sa IELTS exam. First of all, every day, I make sure that I watch one English movie.
Since I'm not trying to spend $24 million at the hospital cafeteria, My breakfast usually is yogurt.
Parang I mimic a little bit of their accent, even though you don't have to have an accent. When you're doing the speaking test, you can have a neutral accent and pass the exam. That's no problem at all. But sometimes nakakatuwa lang na gayahin yung American accent. So by watching movies, English movies, you practice your speaking because syempre gagayahin mo how they talk. And then you also practice your listening skills. At the same time, you want to entertain yourself. Hindi naman pwedeng lagi ka na lang nag-aaral. Aside from that, guys, number 2 is I always buy, every day, I always buy an English newspaper. I think it was Inquirer that time. Every day, I read current events. I educate myself about what's happening with the world. Siyempre, kapag tinanong ka, when you get asked in the test about something that you don't know, parang diba? It's hard to comment on something or to give an opinion to something that you're not aware about. And also, pagkatapos kong basahin yung article, let's say an article that I am interested in, I make sure that I summarize the article that I read using my own words. In that case, na-practice yung reading skills mo, also na-practice din yung writing skills mo at the same time. So the next one, guys, is I listen to BBC News. So mainly to practice my listening skills. 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes a day will go a long way if you do it every day. Talagang mapapractice yung listening skills nyo. So number 4, guys, is after reading the newspaper, after watching a movie, after listening to BBC, I list 10 words. 10 words from dun sa lahat ng ginawa ko, sa lahat ng narinig at nabasa ko. 10 words that I'm unfamiliar with. And then I write it down in a piece of paper. I look up the meaning in the dictionary, and then I use those 10 words in a sentence one by one. So 10 sentences in a day. And I make sure na naintindihan ko yung word and your meaning so that on the exam, I have already acquired a lot of new vocabulary words. Pwede kong gamitin sa writing ko. And in my speaking as well. Number 5, guys, is I talk in English only during that 1 full month that I was reviewing for IELTS. I was living in my sister's apartment. So lagi siyang nasa work, and whenever she's at work, I talk in front of the mirror or nire-record ko yung sarili ko sa cellphone, and I'm sharing how my day went, and I'm sharing about the topic that I like, music that I like. Parang nagko-converse lang ako with myself, pretending that I'm conversing with somebody else, but it's just myself that I'm recording. So yun yung mga bagay na ginawa ko, guys. But then even after doing all of those things, I still find it hard to pass my mock test, especially the speaking sub-test, because lagi akong binabaksak ng instructor ko. So I even cried parang 3 weeks into the course because every time I do the mock test, I failed for the reasons na one is I don't have much hindi ako confident. I don't appear to be confident when I'm doing the test, the speaking test, and also parang kulang sa vocabulary, parang I stutter, nabubulol ako. Then one day, guys, I was contemplating, nag-iisip ako, bakit pa hindi ako pumapasa sa mga mock test? Bakit pa nahihirapan ako? Bakit pa ang hirap ng exam? Then I realized I was sabotaging myself. Tinatawag na self-sabotage. I told myself na I'm not good in English. I told myself na hindi ako papasa sa IELTS. I told myself na wala akong self-confidence. So even before ako nag-start, I put it in my head. Subconsciously, guys, yun yung ini-input ko sa isip ko, and then nagmamanifest siya in real life. So I already predicted kung ano mangyayari even before I started, which is very wrong. There's a saying, guys, na nabasa ko about this, about self-sabotage, and it says that what you believe about your life is what you will make about your life. You have to be conscious of the negative and the false beliefs and start shifting your mindset to one that will benefit you. So stop saying na mahina ka sa English, stop saying na wala kang confidence, stop saying na hindi mo kaya. Kasi yun yung paniniwalaan ng sarili mo. And that's not going to help you with regards to taking your IELTS exam. May isa pang scenario yung teacher ko sa akin when I parang 3-4 times nang bumabaksak sa speaking subtest because of the lack of confidence and all of these things. Sabi niya sa akin, think about IELTS examination like auditioning for play or for a role in, let's say, for a movie or something like that. And the role or the character that you have to portray is a confident person who speaks English. Why not act like you're a confident person? Like you're really fluent in speaking English. Sino gusto mag-English?
Ikaw.
JK.
Hello, hi, good afternoon. Hi, is this Jim?
Yeah.
Just got your number from Luis there. We're here in Kilkenny. I know the check-in is at 3 p.m. Is there any chance we can come in earlier?
Yes, there is, because we're all done and dusted.
Oh, perfect. 15 minutes of the test. I'm talking about the speaking subtest dun sa IELTS exam. The other subtest, yung reading, yung listening, kung ginawa nyo yung mga practices na sinabi ko, and if sinusunod nyo yung mga tinuturo sa review center, especially sa writing, may format na dapat sundin sa writing, which is taught in the review schools. So, once na sinunod nyo na yun, you've done most of the job. Think about auditioning for a role. So, put on a persona. Alam mo yun si Beyonce, di ba? Beyonce siya in real life, but when she goes to the stage, when she comes up to the stage, she puts on a persona called Sasha Fierce na sobrang performer.
Like the moment right before when you're nervous and that other thing kind of takes over for you. Then Sasha Fierce appears, and my posture and the way I speak and everything is different.
Kasi yung tester, guys, hindi naman niya alam kung confident ba kayo in real life or kung hindi ba kayo fluent in real life, kung nagsastutter kayo in real life. Hindi nila alam yun. So if you put on this persona, they wouldn't know if you're lying or not, right? So sabi nga nila, fake it until you make it. What I'm going to say to you is that put in the work, talagang aralin nyo, put the time and the effort into the review, and then if still you're not confident about talking, fake it until you make it. So, isipin nyo na lang, guys, it's 15 minutes of your time, and that's the key para makapunta kayo sa next step, which is yung application nyo in whatever country that you're going to. In this case, for example, sa Ireland. I read this from a book called The Mountain is You, and she says there that the greatest act of self-love is to no longer accept a life that you're unhappy with. So if you're really unhappy with where you are right now, this is what's stopping you from getting to your goals or from achieving your dreams, is the IELTS exam. Put in the work and trust yourself and prayers. I know everything is possible if pinag-combine nyo yung tatlong yun. And good luck sa pagtitake ng IELTS, and hopefully nakatulong yung mga practical tips na yun. I don't know if that will be useful for you, but it was for me. And hope you like this video, guys. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share, and then subscribe na rin if you want. So guys, if you like this video, you might like this other video as well. Feel free to watch it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! From where I came from, hindi ako confident mag-speak ng English. Before, when I was growing up, if you speak in English, kunyari sa jeep or sa bus, if you speak in English, baka i-judge ka ng mga people. It's either maarte ka, pasosyal ka, feeling ka na mayaman. So, yun yung notion ko. So, I didn't really or practice speaking in English kasi nga, I don't want to be judged